Hey, good morning, gentlemen. Welcome to another episode of the Onward Men Podcast, a podcast built for men that want to get better, that want to grow, that want to go to the next level in income and impact and dominate every single day, guys. It's time to get on fire. It's time to light your world up. It's time to get excited for what's next, guys. What in your life are you excited about today, gentlemen? I am all about the 5 M's of manhood, which are mindset, mission, muscles, marriage, and money. And I believe, guys, that you got to have all 5 if you want to be considered a high performance man. And today is Marriage Wednesday. How you show up in your marriage, gentlemen, really freaking matters. Are you the man that you need to be? Are you showing up for your wife in the way that she needs you to show up? Because guys, marriage is sacred. Marriage is awesome. Marriage is wonderful. Marriage is something to boast about and to be grateful for and to cherish, right? We all know the sayings, oh, the old ball and chain, the old wife, the old, this and that. And if that's your mindset around marriage, guys, then you've already lost the battle. And I don't have to tell you the stats, right? We already know 50, 60% of marriages are going to end in divorce, and a lot of those arguments around money, right? And it's just because, guys, you as a man have an obligation to lead your wife and your family. If your marriage is failing, then you know what, guys? I understand things happen, right? And of course, at the end of the day, everything's mutual. But the man has a greater responsibility in the marriage. So you better take that responsibility seriously. And something that I have realized, guys, that, in my marriage, and it's so important for my kids, it's so important for your kids to see your relationship with your wife in a loving manner, to see you lead your wife, to see how you protect your wife and provide for your wife and the things that you do for your wife. Because, gentlemen, if you have kids right now, then they are always watching you. They are always studying you. They are always seeing how you treat others. And if you don't want the patterns to repeat in your life, if you don't want the patterns to repeat from maybe your past childhood with your parents, and maybe your dad didn't show up, maybe your dad wasn't that guy that loved his wife and that served his family and that provided for his family and did whatever it took to show up each and every day in the best version of himself. Maybe your dad was not a good man. Maybe he never showed you how to man up in a relationship. Maybe he never showed you how to treat your wife. So gentlemen, now you got to take the reins. Now you got to be that man. Now you got to study. Now you got to get better. Now you have to treat your wife in the way that she needs to be treated. Because guys, your children are watching. There are always people watching, right? It's not what you say, guys. It's what you do every single day. The consistency in your marriage every single day. And I have realized, guys, when my relationship with my wife is on point, when I am actually interested in her, when I actually show up for her in conversation and emotionally in my marriage, then guess what? Everything else stems to kind of flow in, right? My kids are on a better rhythm. Our schedules are on a better rhythm. My life is on a better rhythm, and I can get more done. I can get more mental clarity. I can have more success in my life just simply by being the man I need to be in my marriage. So guys, this is just a wake-up call to say, man, wake the freak up and make your marriage a priority. You deserve to thrive in your marriage. You deserve to have a marriage so awesome, gentlemen, that you look forward to getting up and seeing your wife, right? You look forward to the conversations that you're going to have. You look forward to the vision that you're going to have together. And so often, guys, I find men that are just miserable, right? Miserable in marriage. And they look at their wife as something that they have to avoid and something that they just don't want to even wake up to. And you guys are just roommates. And it's no way to freaking live, guys, right? Marriage is awesome. Don't let anybody try to tell you differently. Don't let anything try to bring that down. It is something to be cherished, guys. And it's kind of a soapbox today. But again, guys, it all stems from you, right? Whether or not your marriage is a thriving success or a miserable failure, I want to put it onto your shoulders today. And I want you to realize that you control the cards, right? And how you love your wife really matters. right? And she deserves a lot, guys. She puts up with you, right? She puts up with you, man. And she wants somebody to love her. That's what women want. And if you can't be that guy, guys, then you need to get better. You need to grow. You need to sacrifice, right? And that's what it's all about, guys. So on this podcast, gentlemen, that's what I wanted to mention. I want you as a man to just man up in your marriage and realize that if it's not going well, then you need to get better, guys. Simple, plain, period, to the point. Let's roll and let's go. All right, guys. Hey, as always, you can find me at Onward Men on Instagram to follow me. You can also go to richardmugica.com for sales, influence, and persuasion. And you can also go to the onwardmenpodcast.com for every manly episode of this podcast. And guys, I would really appreciate if you get any value out of this podcast. If you like the content, then please share it with other men, because in my opinion, guys, men need to lead, men need to step up, men need to go out and conquer the world. Use your greatness. Get excited, guys. Please don't settle. Don't be a walking freaking zombie, right? Have some passion, live with purpose, have some energy when you're in the crowd, guys. That is my hope for you, that you get better. All right, gentlemen, have a great day. We'll see you tomorrow for Mission Thursday. Peace.